What's going on about this Afro think tank? Well, apparently, FBA is really eating themselves up right now. Apparently, they are really at war right now because I guess the FBA that don't know Tariq has just discovered that Tariq is the leader of FBA, and they just now heard him and the kind of stuff he's talking about. And they got FBA trying to kick Tariq out of FBA. You can't kick Tariq out of FBA, it's his shit, right? But I mean, he said it was wasn't a group, it was lineage, right? But I don't understand how they can kick each other out of a lineage. I don't know any other lineage-based group on the planet, any other race who's really pushing it that hard. But apparently FBA don't take kindly to xenophobic FBA. So you got a xenophobic FBA, then an anti-xenophobic FBA that want to be cool with Africans and Caribbeans. But if you're a FBA and you don't like the xenophobic FBA, you should probably stop calling yourself FBA. I don't see the FBA is not an official name. It's just some C-listing pimp made it up, and y'all rolling with like you don't have to hold on to FBA. It's an acronym, Foundational Black American. If you want to be an FBA who's against xenophobia, you're supposed to be a foundational Black African, because you're foundational as a Black person. Your foundation is Africa, which is the foundation of the planet, which is the foundation of all mankind. You are the indigenous population of the planet, not just North America that's made up, but Africa, the indigenous population of all human beings. Like, that's way higher than FBA, Foundational Black American. So you FBAs who don't like the xenophobic Foundational Black Americans, just start calling yourself Foundational Black Africans. I can roll with that. We can change the narrative around the word with that one. But FBA is tainted. That's it. It's done. And remember, FBA is an acronym. All right. Fulfillment by Amazon had it first. All right. Foundational Black Americans had it second. All right. And Foundational Black Africans had it third. Third time's a charm. Just letting you know. But yeah, FBA, you guys all jacked up, man. Gotta get it together. Gotta coordinate. Gotta see what you want to be. You can't be a pretending FBA seeking reparations that belong to Africans and not like Africans. And you know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think in the comment section. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach them. I'm out.
Now the FBAs are eating themselves from the inside out. You literally can't make this up, because I literally called this word for word, bar for bar, verbatim. I literally predicted this way back when I was still living in Texas. I literally said, they're eventually going to eat themselves from the inside out. And look what's going on. They're literally delineating from themselves. Literally. They're literally splitting themselves in half. Now, a lot of them, half of them, are out in tariq neeshed as being a fake FBA and only using it to profit and make money and all this other extra shit. And they're still claiming that they're foundational Black Americans, they're indigenous Americans, and that Tariq Nasheed and his followers are not the real ones. Like I say, you can't make this up, but at least one of the groups are correct in their stance against the other one, which is that Tariq Nasheed is the fake FBA and he's been using it to make money. That's what I've been saying this whole entire time. That motherfucker's so goddamn fraudulent. I mean, see it in the nigga's crooked smile, bro. He is literally a snake oil salesman. That's who Tariq Nasheed is. A complete jester, a fucking clown, a pair of clown shoes. That's what he is. But like I said, I predicted it. I called it from the beginning. I said, yo, this movement, this whole entire identity is just going to fall apart. It's going to eat itself from the inside out because of the mindset of the people that are claiming it and that are participating in it and that are being called to revolutionize behind it. I mean, I see that FBA AI video of these niggas beating up some Native American guy in a jail. They're like, yeah, we're FBA and all this other extra stuff, but they got the orange jumpsuits on and all this other extra stuff. And they had the Native American guy, and like, you know what I'm saying, acting like pretty much he was a prison bitch. And that just lets you know the mindset of these people. Like, you want to be so proud of your FBI identity, but yet you within your own mind can't conceptualize yourself outside of being a fucking inmate. Outside of being some jail dude. That's what you guys' reality, that's what you guys' constructed world is. Don't see yourself greater than that. Because the only identity you have outside of being a fucking jailbird is to claim somebody else's identity and lineage of being a Native American. It's fucking crazy.
I see this from a psychological standpoint, that Tariq Nasheed and all the others, the Dane Callaways and all the rest of them of the world, are frauds. And they are manipulating our people. So to me, this is internet cult busting. This is internet cult busting. I want to scream as loud as I can, and I will continue to scream as loud as I can, that FBA have some beautiful brothers and sisters in it that are being manipulated within this.
The foundational Black Americans are being they're getting the pushback they deserve. Because as a Black British person, if I said something, you tether, you hate us, they would have just come at me in a way that would have just been so annoying. But I'm loving to see the discourse of Black Americans come at them and say, hold on. What you're doing here is wrong. They are calling Africans filthy. That's why when I heard someone say they are adjacent to white supremacy, I was like, thank you. Because I knew they felt familiar in a horrible way. Like, they just felt familiar. And I was just like, you're literally tethering onto them. What the hell is this? You're now coming up with slurs. Like, that level of vitriol and hate. And these are the same people with the track record of you were Hebrew Israelites and you were Cherokee and all these things. Like, the lack of education with, respectfully, Americans in general is quite diabolical. And you would have thought with Speed going around Africa and actually just showing how welcoming and warm a lot of Africans actually are. Because that's an excuse a lot of FBAs make, which shows their doctrine is just built on being hurt, basically. No different to Hebrew Israelites who are just claiming that the white man is Esau and they're just angry. Like, it's stupid. Because with with FBAs, there's this whole narrative that, oh, Africans, they never accepted us. I don't understand how they don't understand that. You weren't the only ones affected by colonization, slavery, like the white people doing what they did. You're not the only ones who were affected by that. All you encountered was what you call coons and Uncle Toms. Certain African people are coons. A lot of them are, even towards us who are Black British. Some of them, my own family members have sometimes said, well, just claim UK, don't claim Zimbabwe. Like, what are we really doing here? I don't even understand. Like, why are you would you let a few Uncle Toms that are Black American, would you turn to them and say, and now you use that as a reason to just basically disown your Blackness and separate yourselves? No, you just understand that, okay, they're just colonized in the mind. They don't know better, whatever. But with Africans, suddenly you took those few idiots who were uneducated and didn't really have like a good understanding. So they said some really wrong and painful things, but you took that as Bible and as representation of the whole continent. FBAs need to grow up. They really do, because it's sad. Like, it's just sad.
The worst part about the FBA movement is that it really could have been something dope if niggas just made it about Black American empowerment instead of making it about African xenophobia. Like, you niggas ruin everything. Like, why do y'all do this? And this shit is so normalized in our culture, bro. Any type of empowerment movement or any type of empowerment period, motherfuckers always gotta compare it to something else and degrade that other thing to lift up something else. Like, you don't have to do that. You really don't. Like, look at the way motherfuckers talk about women. Every time they want to hype up another woman, they always gotta degrade another woman. Well, yeah, because she looked better than her. Why do you have to do that? You can just glaze her features without even bringing up the other woman because she wasn't even in the conversation in the first place. Like, guys, we gotta, like, this is like inherent negativity. Like, we gotta stop comparing everything to each other. Like, things can just exist in a vacuum, guys. It really can.
Foundational Black Americans just a bunch of niggas with no education. Most of these niggas dropped out of high school. Most of them niggas grew up without a father. Nobody was in a home to teach them their proper education. That's why Foundational Black American stands for fools believe anything. They gonna follow anything. You following a fake ass pimp. A nigga who pimped in the Black community, destroyed our women. That nigga dropped out, ain't got no kind of education. But that's the nigga you wanna follow. You niggas will fall for anything, and that shit is sad. You niggas are weird, man. Don't ever associate me with you niggas. Don't call me no Foundational Black American. Continue to call me a tether. When you meet my family, you recognize we been here since the 1600s. I done been here longer than most of you niggas. Keep that same energy. Hey, I'm on the side with the Africans. It is what it is. Fuck y'all.
Don't you think that you're dividing people with this FBA movement, though? You don't think you're doing that?
How?
Because it's like you basically like, or we're not going to mess with these type of people.
Didn't say
it's
that.
Like y'all dividing people.
Didn't say that. I'm still cool with Jamaicans. I ain't got a problem with Jamaicans.
So what is this FBA thing all about?
It's the lineage. That's the thing. The thing is the lineage. That's what the thing is, right?
I heard it was a cult.
How's a cult and we're protected by the Constitution and you ain't? How's it a cult and the Constitution protects us?
How does the Constitution protect you?
We're birthright citizens of the 14th Amendment, and they just said that that law was specifically made for us, the descendants of freedmen, descendants of slaves, the foundational Black Americans, and your tether family is getting packed up out of here. It ain't for anchor babies. That's how.
So,
That's what.
What? What?
Anchor babies, yeah. Y'all can't anchor babies over here no more.
That's so racist. Okay.
How is that racist?
That's so racist. Honey.
How is that racist?
You calling us anchor babies?
Yeah, y'all can't anchor no more babies over here now. We different. There ain't no cult. Yeah, cults ain't protected by the Constitution. We're protected by the Constitution because our family fought for it. Maybe if y'all family fought for it in Jamaica, y'all would be good, right?
Okay. Okay.
All right, baby. That touched her soul. Yeah, that touched her soul. Yeah, sweetie, you can't. Yeah, that truth was hurting her ass. Yeah, you can't redefine our lineage. Yeah, you can't read it. You don't have the clout to redefine our lineage. I'm on a cult. No. Our lineage is protected by the Constitution. That's why we ain't got to hide from ICE. We're different, dear. This is why these people are mad. They want us to think of ourselves as fellow immigrants, and we're not. And what they want us to do is fight for them. That's what all that divisive, no, it's not. I ain't got a problem with Jamaicans, but you're going to have to fight your own immigration battle. I'm not an immigrant. That's what that means, ladies and gentlemen. They want us to fight the battles for them because we've been doing that for all of these people. We've been fighting their damn battles for them for the longest. That's what we've been doing. Anytime a problem happens with a melanated person, we're the first ones jumping up. The first time in modern history, we ain't doing that.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate, you should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan!
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.